to another gathering of the Gold Key Adventurers Society. Have a seat by the fire as we prepare to help you unlock the secrets of the travel life. From theme park thrills to Purple Mountain's majesty, we want to see it all and do it all, and we want to help you do the same. We all have those bucket list trips, once-in-a-lifetime destinations that we'll get to someday. We're here to help you make your travel dreams a reality. Buy the ticket, take the trip. Where do you want to go?
Come on, now tell me what's on your bucket list. Okay, hey. It's a beautiful day. Okay, hey. It's a beautiful day.
Soups up! We're assembling our Disney Dream Dinner draft style, but first travel news, including a Hudson River jacuz-cruise, volcano surfing, and the rebirth of Casa Bonita, courtesy of the creators of South Park. Look over the menu and don't fill up on bread. It's time to hit the trail with the Gold Key Adventurers Society. Welcome back to another meeting of the Gold Key Adventurers Society. My name is Dan Leonard, and joining me this week in the studio is Jeff Williams.
Hey there.
Heather Strait.
Hello.
And our very special guest, Erin Jensen.
Hi.
Our show, as always, is brought to you by Key to the World Travel. Key to the World Travel is a full-service travel agency specializing in theme parks, cruising, and destinations around the world. Head to www.keytotheworldtravel.com for more details and a no-obligation quote on the vacation of a lifetime. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm worn out from all that hard-hitting investigative journalism that we've been doing lately.
That's fair.
It does hit pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, I think we definitely deserve a week off from the type of very important and serious reporting that our listeners expect, nay, demand of us. I can't think of anything more relaxing than a sunset cruise past the Statue of Liberty with a group of my closest friends, all sitting in a big bubbly tub of human soup. Heather?
Yeah, Jeff and I once got
Heather?
to... Hey, I don't know how to take that. Jeff and I once got to take a cruise that left from Manhattan, and I thought it was pretty awesome to be on the deck of a cruise ship sailing past the Statue of Liberty, but apparently there is something better, and it's a boat that is essentially just two giant hot tubs that you can rent to cruise around and see the skyline or cruise past the Statue of Liberty. Who's in?
I do want to do this.
Like the whole boat is a hot tub?
It's just two hot tubs. Yeah.
Well, the top little deck.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's called.
I assume there's a driving portion of it
probably
too.
And a bar
for the captain.
Yeah.
Well, you have to bring your own booze.
Oh, that's
But
okay.
it's-
Still, you
it's
put
a
it in your little
company called-
cooler next to the hot tub.
Yeah, exactly. It's a company called See the City. Get it? It's
SEA.
The City. Yeah. And they offer 90-minute cruises on a large boat that has two huge hot tubs. Each of them have their own sound system, and they provide coolers so you can bring your own beer, wine, and liquor, and then they take you on a cruise to see the sights while you sit in a hot tub. They're pretty.
Do I get my own tub, or is this like a community table type situation?
Yes. So there are two options. You can either do a semi-private booking where you just get one of the hot tubs.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Okay.
And so the one hot tub is just you and your friends, and then someone else has the other hot tub. Or you can rent the whole boat and have two hot tubs full of your best friends cruising around and seeing
That
the
sounds
sights.
amazing.
It sounds actually pretty cool. It's
Especially if you went when it's like cool or cold,
Yeah,
even
colder.
in the New York, and
Yes.
just sit in the hot tub.
It's 108 degrees 104 degrees
I was gonna
when
say,
it's
they
hot.
cook you.
Yeah. Or
That's the same
100
temperature it is
degrees.
in my underwear.
Gross.
108.
Mm-hmm.
Each hot tub holds 8 people, so you could have up to 16 friends. It's
I wish I
not.
had 6.
I was going to say, I'm not sure I could fill this two hot tubs.
I'm also confused by the math, because if you go out with just one, if you do the semi-private, so just one of the tubs, it's $1,000.
No, it's $400 for semi-private, or $2,100 on the weekend, $2,100, or
Right.
not $1,000 during the week and $2,500
Okay.
on the weekend for a private.
So you pay extra to have it be private.
Yes, you pay.
I want
to
you
do
pay
this.
quite a
It,
bit.
it looked
extra.
like the math didn't scale right on private versus, but it does. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's poorly worded in the articles, so that makes me sound like a dumbass.
Dan. Mental math is difficult, Dan. I understand. I have trouble
Yeah, you
with
should
that.
just get a calculator out like Heather does.
Exactly. And then you're never
It's
wrong.
called being resourceful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It sounds pretty cool, though. And the photos are very Instagram worthy, I have to say.
Do you
Yeah,
get
that's
to
pretty
pick where
epic.
they go, or do they go the same place? Like, do they have a route?
Yeah, I
Or
bet
do you get
can
to say,
pick
I want to
from
see this and this?
certain routes.
They do
Right.
have it says they do have a certain, they pass certain specific landmarks. But if you could probably say, hey, I'd like to spend a little more time in front of the Statue of Liberty, please.
Lady Liberty.
Yeah. The cool thing is they are also getting ready to expand into Miami. They'll be launching that in December. So you could go cruise up and down Miami in a hot tub. It looks kind of fun. I'm totally up for it.
That might be the more desirable option because it looks like for the New York one, you actually have to go into New Jersey to get on the boat.
This is true. You do. They're based in New Jersey. I
So
always
that's
like
just
to
a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, and I always like to
Yeah, but
fly
it's New
into New
Jersey.
Jersey. I
Or a
like to
quick
fly into
walk
Newark.
through the Lincoln Tunnel.
Yeah.
past the sea of swirly twirly gumdrops.
It says they'd like you to know that there's conveniently a bathroom located on board, and the boat is operated by a United States Coast Guard licensed master cabin. Master captain. I don't know why I said cabin.
Well, that's good.
I was reading about the cabins
I bet
that are
that
on
hot
board
tub
where
is
you
full
can
of
change
semen.
into your bath.
Oh, I was thinking pee, but maybe
Oh,
also.
I meant
I mean-
because sailors would
I thought
love
it-
this. What were you talking about?
I was just thinking no one probably goes and uses that bathroom.
Everybody just pees in the hot tub, right?
So,
why
I mean,
Yeah.
right?
Isn't that what you're supposed
It's hot.
to do?
It's hot
Right.
enough
That's
to
how it
sanitize
stays
right?
warm.
Uh-huh. Well, isn't
It's
that what
actually
you're supposed to
99
do when you're
degrees.
at a swim up bar? Just
Yes.
pee in the
do.
pool?
Depends who you
Why,
speak
why
with.
not?
I always go to a discreet corner to test to see if there's any of that chemical reaction dye in there. And when I'm sure
that's
there's
real.
Discreet corner.
not, just in case. I know I've heard it's not real, but I don't want to
That
be the
was
guy
just
that
that
finds
Adam
out
Sandler
otherwise.
movie.
Yeah,
I think that's just to scare children.
I think it is
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
but I'm not going to be the one that sneaks up on.
That's
I think
fair.
you'd know if that was in the pool because I think as you walked in, you'd see it everywhere.
Yes, I think so too. I think it would make you want to not get in that pool.
I believe so.
Hey, who spilled their chocolate milk in the pool? You guys.
Ew, gross.
Gross. Well, I guess this would be the proper time to shift gears a little bit. And
Please.
seeing as how this past weekend was the 20th anniversary of September 11th.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of 9/11 documentaries for the last 2 weeks. Solid.
And by the
That's-
time this airs, I will have watched 3.5 weeks of it. Solid.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
it is a lot. But it's kind of crazy to think about how much air travel has changed since then. And all of it just seems normal now. Like for 20 years, we've been taking off our shoes and belts and.
Yeah.
Well,
The damn
wait,
shoe bomber.
shoes, that happened. That didn't happen right away after
That was that
9/11.
Richard, what's his name?
Yeah.
The shoe bomber. Richard Linklater.
One time. And now unless you have TSA pre-check, everybody just knows they have to take off their shoes. It's so crazy because I was thinking about this the other day about how easy it used to be. Like we would roll up to the airport 20 minutes before the flight left
Yeah.
because all you had to do
I
was
still
walk
do
through
that
a metal
At
detector.
my home.
Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of do too, but that's because
do
I have
not here in
pre-check.
Denver.
I have pre-check in a tiny airport, but all you had to do was walk through a metal detector. All they were looking for was basically a full gun.
Mm-hmm.
I had when one of the times I was flying to visit my grandparents, my uncle had given me this replica handgun. It looked very, very real. It was full of
For kids.
it was full of jelly beans
Wow.
and it was plastic, so it didn't set off the metal detector because it was plastic. And I,
This surprises me not
Right?
at all.
I got on a plane with that. Like
That part does surprise me.
But couldn't you do that today?
a plastic, not
We
a
got
realistic
bubble guns
looking
taken away.
one. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It wasn't. They weren't realistic looking, but they took them away.
I think even something pretend that's comically
Well,
like plastic and hot
They
pink,
just
they'd take it away.
they take away a lot of things. I mean,
Yeah.
they just took away
Which
my
is kind of goofy
wine
because the
bottle
point is to
opener.
keep you safe.
Right.
So a wine bottle opener, I could see it is a little knife.
Well, I mean,
but
Well,
a
it was
plastic
just the-
jelly bean filled.
but the part of it is that it looked real. You didn't know it was full of jelly beans until you opened up the thing at the bottom. So you could pretend it's a real gun and maybe fool
suppose,
somebody.
yeah.
Plus, it was
Make
being
threats.
carried by a 7-year-old.
Well, yeah, I was
girl.
6 at the time, so
You were a scary 6, though.
that's right.
That might have been a hint.
But remember when people could walk you all the way to the gate, say
Yeah,
goodbye,
yeah.
or be waiting for you at your gate when you
When you
arrive?
came
I have to
out.
say, there's certain things I don't mind, and that is one. So when I drop my mom off at the airport, it's like, deuces.
Bye, I
Gotta go.
cannot
Sorry,
come
can't
with
come
you.
through.
Bye now.
Nope.
Yep. Dropping you off and can't even park. Just gotta
Sorry.
let you off up here.
Sorry.
She's like, don't they allow parking? No. Yeah, no.
No,
9/11.
Tuck and roll.
No parking.
Just time to
I'll
shove
slow
you
down
out
to
the
20
door.
or so.
Watch out for your flying bags behind you.
Yeah, that is weird. I remember as a kid standing and watching till somebody
Yeah.
you loved, your grandma
Yeah.
or whoever, left and watched their plane fly away. No more.
No.
Can't do it.
Well, and the weird thing too is how, like, at least for me, and I didn't even fly that many times before September 11th, and it has been, dear Lord, 20 years.
20 years. Oh,
Yeah, it happened when I was 6.
yeah. I think I was like a year old.
Yeah, I wasn't even born.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I've just heard about it from
We're
others.
a bunch of liars.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I was a senior in high school,
Oh,
All right.
and
Well,
I was in
you're
college.
Old, man.
but
I was in my 60s.
not.
no, but I mean, I had only flown twice before then, and it's been 20 years, but we still kind of, at least we're still talking about it as if it's like, this is a
Yeah.
recent, like, oh, it's this new hardship that we're still getting used to. It's like, this is just the way we fly now.
Yeah, I'm totally used to it. Do you think 20 years from now we'll just be wearing masks and it'll be like, remember
I hope
20
not.
years ago and we didn't
You
have to?
don't even speak that into the
I
universe.
hope not to. I really do. Although, I mean, I don't know that it would especially bother me to keep wearing a mask just on a plane, especially if
No.
I'm sitting next to some gross dude who coughs in my face.
We'd probably all stay healthier in general, but
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to have to keep wearing it everywhere, but planes?
I don't mean to flog a dead horse here, but what about my freedoms?
Well, that's one place where I can agree with you on. I would like to be free to leave my belt around my waist when I go through that detector.
so
Yes, and not
And,
have to wear a plastic belt
I
when you
know.
travel.
Right, no, so
when
I
I
bought
take my belt off, my pants fall down because my pockets are filled with C4. It just weighs them down.
I bought Brad for Christmas one year, my husband. I bought him a carbon fiber belt buckle. Like a belt with a carbon fiber belt buckle, so that not only in the airport, but also at Disneyland has the most sensitive
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
metal detectors known to man. And he,
Yeah, my
Disneyland's-
man's ear goes off
yes,
every time
yeah,
I go through
yes.
there.
Disneylands are
he has-
as sensitive as the Cancun airport. My bra underwire
Oh,
sets
yeah.
it off every time.
so yeah, composite fiber.
Have they gone to the thing like Disney World has now, where you don't slow down?
I
And,
love those.
I don't know.
Those are my
love
favorite
that.
security.
I know, I love them too.
and why hasn't
Invention.
every airport gone
Yeah,
to this?
why
I
can't
guess
the
because they
airports
cost
use
a
those?
lot.
Because they need to employ a bunch of TSA agents to give you a
That's
nice
fair.
rub down.
Well, is that kind of like what we walk through in the TSA pre-check line, or are we just walking through a magnetometer?
That's some other sort of. It's like a. I don't even know what that thing is, but it gives you like a weird image that shows shapes and stuff, but it's swirls around.
Oh, that swirly one, yeah.
What? Yeah, the one where you have to go in and put your arms above your head.
Yes.
I really
So
have
the
to
one in
ever have to
pre-check
do
is
that
just
one.
a metal detector.
Right.
Yeah,
the one in
that's what I was
pre-check.
wondering. If the
But every
pre-check
now
is
and then,
just
I
a
have to go
metal
through that
detector.
one where you have to put your arms up and it like whirs around you.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
a backscatter X-ray.
When you get the random, they
Yes, I get
randomly check
randomly chosen a lot.
a lot of times. So does my oldest son. He gets
That one shows a distinct outline of your dong and all your parts.
I don't have one of those.
well. We'll have to check that.
Yeah,
the
next
screen.
time I walk through
Yeah.
there, you can do a double check.
I can
Make
check.
sure.
You're getting the high on the thigh, just to be sure.
Man, that wasn't right away either. That they started doing those invasive pat downs. That came 5-10 years in that they started that.
Well, and now I don't. At you guys' airport, do they wipe your hands on? They like wipe your hand with a little cloth, and then
They're
and
checking for
that
explosive
seems like
residue.
within the last 2 years.
There's something to do with my CPAP machine. Every time I go through there with that, it triggers something, and then they wipe it. They always do this wipe thing, and there's some kind of. They said that because it happens when I've been with my CPAP on a cruise ship because it's sucking in stuff, and the cruise ship's dumping out all that black crap, and that your CPAP sucks that in, and it.
Oh.
For some reason, that always triggers. Anytime I've been on a cruise with the CPAP, I guess.
Ew, that doesn't seem healthy.
Well, it catches it in the filter, which then
that's
alerts
good.
whatever.
That's good. That's weird.
I feel like one of the biggest long-standing changes that I still notice is the small, like the fluids. Remember, the fluids was a big, huge deal, and you had to put all of your fluids in the little plastic baggie. So it's like every time I go, I have to look and see, is this little travel bottle, is it 3 ounces or not? When we came back from Cabo, the guy literally pulled things out of my bag and looked to see how many ounces they were.
I had that happen in Jamaica
And I feel
recently.
like that's...
She looked at every single one of my liquids to make sure. It was clearly, I have tiny little bottles that I travel with.
I literally never put them all in one bag.
I don't either.
No, I don't anymore,
just keep
but
them
remember
in
you
my
used to have
toiletries
to.
bag.
Yeah.
Well,
but they used to, remember
it
you
is
go through the
still
line, they'd
written
hand you a
in the rules
baggie.
that you have to. And I had very recently at our airport, I'm certain that I think they were trainees or brand new or something, but I travel with the same bag of every time, and I travel once or twice a month. And this one time,
or 4 times.
Yes, it was 2 new people, and she stopped me and informed me that I had too many liquids. And I said, "Well, I travel with that." I said the same thing. I travel with this all the time, and you're literally the first person who's ever said anything to me. And she opened it all up.
There's not a number limit, is there?
Yeah, she opened it all up, and she was like, "Well, I see that they're all the correct size, but this is too much. What would you like me to throw away?"
Seriously?
You're supposed to be limited to 1 quart size bag.
And
per person.
that is
Or
technically
half-gallon,
still
whatever.
written into it, but they have not enforced that in years, unless you're just learning to be a TSA
But Heather,
agent.
it's in the rules.
I know. So
This was some trainee.
she made me throw away all my sunscreen, all my brand new travel size little sunscreens. I had to chuck them.
Sunbum brand, of course.
Yeah.
Oh,
because they were on
sad.
sale at Target in the travel size, and I was so excited, and I had to throw them all the way right there on the spot. It felt very like she picked up my asthma,
more violating than
my
high on the
steroid
thigh.
inhaler, and was like, "How about this?" Like that is medication. That doesn't even count in the
not even
travel
liquid.
size part. Anyway, if putting it in the little baggie, they have to let you bring your medication. Like that's all medication, and you can clearly see that it is. Also, it's not liquid, it's powder. So
she sounds a little power trippy to me.
I didn't like her. And now every time I go back, I'm looking. Is it her? she
was
been
having
there
a bad day.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things. I think it's time that we can maybe, if not completely let go, maybe change that, as well as, like I said, maybe we can keep our belts on.
Yeah.
And I mean, the shoe thing worked once, but
Right.
But haven't we had 20 years for them to develop detection technology that they don't need to keep doing that?
Nobody else is doing shoes. And for the love of
they're
God,
not.
can we stop pretending that mothers are bringing explosive powders mixed into baby formula.
Right.
Yes, they wipe those down too and test them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they open it up and check the powder sometimes.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. So, there's certain amounts of, like I said, security theater going on that are supposed to make you feel good that
Yeah.
it just annoys us. So let's let it go.
Well, I agree with Aaron. I would like the liquids thing to go away.
It just seems like my 6 ounces of whatever face
Vodka.
scrub aren't gonna
My
really
little
cause
mini
a problem.
bottle of,
yeah.
Yes.
tequila from LeBlanc
My
should
ti-
just go right in my
yes.
bag.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to drink it on the plane.
Well, now for a totally different way to fly. The El Coyol Resort in Nicaragua gives guests a chance to fly down the side of an active volcano on a surfboard because dudes will try any stupid thing at least once to avoid looking lame in front of their friends or significant others.
Seriously, I was a little concerned about it's Nicaragua's youngest volcano and it is active. Why? Why would you do this?
Do you go on the surfboard on the just the side of the
Yes.
mountain or the
Yeah.
there's no like active lava, like you're not surfing active lava
Into
here
the
or
lava?
anything.
No.
Okay.
No,
I was
it's
concerned
the
about
sand.
that
You would
idea.
melt.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. It had to be a special surfboard.
Well, it says that you surf to the bottom. You hop on a board about the size of a snowboard and hold on to a handle. So it's like
It's like a T-bar.
It's more like
what do they call it? A
sledding.
snurfer? Isn't that what they called those things? Or those? Yeah.
It seems more
A
like
snow
sledding.
And it
scooter.
like pulls you down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't pull you. You just sled
slide.
down.
Gravity,
But
gravity pulls you down.
Yeah.
But you're
Just
holding on to
steady.
something that guides you.
Yeah.
here's my problem, though. It says it's okay because even if you do fall, you'll fall onto soft sand. I use sand to remove rough spots from wood to smooth it out. It's quite
Yeah.
abrasive. That doesn't
but-
sound very
But
comfortable.
that sand is attached and glued to paper. That sand
True.
is not loose and you don't flop
Yeah.
into it.
But if
but-
you're going fast, doesn't that sand, any sand,
hurts. Yeah.
feel bad? Any surface
Because
feels
you
bad
see
if you're
people
going
doing, like,
fast.
dune surfing and stuff too.
Yeah.
Have you ever fallen out of a dune buggy face first into the sand? It hurts.
I can say no.
Wait,
not fun.
you did this?
Yes.
Did this happen? I wish there was footage.
This happened at that Silver Lake Dunes in the beautiful
Oh, what a shame there's
state
not a
of Michigan.
video.
There's no video. I did not have a GoPro.
Oh, you should get one.
I should.
I know a guy
I know a guy who will soon
who
have
will
one he's
talk
not
to you
using that
about
he
one.
could sell.
He will.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about recreating that.
Oh, yeah, let's do.
We hit a bump. I flew out.
Mhm,
It
mhm.
hurt.
They did not have a
Yeah.
roof on
Yeah,
it.
sand is not soft.
No, it's a dune buggy.
No, it's very hard.
Yeah.
I had an incident where I was trying to be cool with my brothers when I was younger, and we were at the top of a dune and doing flips down.
Mhm.
There's like a little bit of a ledge kind of situation.
Yep.
You jump into a flip, and
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter
yeah.
if you don't complete your rotation because you're landing on sand. Well, that sand is hard and abrasive, much like my personality.
Yes. Well, I don't want to do the volcano surfing, but I'd like to stay in this resort. It's on a private island off the coast of Nicaragua, and it looks gorgeous.
Nicaragua.
Yeah, look at that infinity pool at night next to that. Yeah, it's
Yes,
gorgeous.
please.
And it starts at $7.95 a night.
Yeah, it's not bad. And there it says there's yoga platforms, so we could get up and do sunrise yoga.
I love
Pass.
yoga,
Ooh,
you guys.
perineum sunning.
Yeah.
Private island.
Private. Very private.
You know what, Dan? That ain't a bad idea.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking about, well, never mind.
Well, I think
Yeah,
we
I got
should,
it. I got
I
it.
think we should take a little retreat because this place looks beautiful.
I'd go there. I'll
But
watch
Nicaragua,
anyone
is that
surf.
a place people want to go these days?
I don't know, but it looks
I don't know.
tropical.
Yeah,
I think there's probably lots of places in South America that are sort of overlooked
I
destinations.
think you're right.
I bet it's
Yeah.
lovely down there, and
I'm
I bet the
gonna
people
continue
are
to overlook them.
fantastic. You are okay.
Yeah.
Even if I'd take you
I
down
haven't
there
seen
for some
every resort in
perineum
Mexico yet,
sunning.
so-
Okay, when we're done seeing every resort in Mexico, then can we
Then
go to the
Nicaragua.
private island in Nicaragua?
Maybe.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably safe on a private island.
It has
right?
air conditioning
That's a good point, Dan.
Oh, see, air conditioning.
and pools, and we could make our own swim up bar.
You mean Jeff can pee wherever he wants?
Yes, we'll test it for the pool contaminant.
As far as the pool goes, not the rest of the hotel.
When in Rome, right? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to imply that Nicaraguans.
We just lost all of our Nicaraguan listeners. Thanks, Dan.
They were busy peeing in the bushes anyway.
This is like The Simpsons Go to Brazil all over again. Well, speaking of The Simpsons did it, somehow we missed a very important news story a couple weeks ago about one of our bucket list destinations. If you remember back to episode 50, which was all about weird and wonderful restaurants, we learned of the real-life wonders of Casa Bonita, the legendary Mexican restaurant that's been immortalized by a classic South Park episode.
Screw you guys. I'm going to Casa Bonita.
Sopapillas, please. Sadly, due to the pandemic, all but one of their locations closed over the past year, and they were in danger of going totally bust, going into bankruptcy. However, the creators of South Park, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, have reached a tentative agreement to save the restaurant. They've agreed to a $900 million deal.
$900 million.
You guys need to come here and see Casa Bonita.
I was just going to say, but Aaron has actually been to Casa Bonita.
many a time since I was a child.
Is it worth $900 million?
I mean, not to me, but I mean,
wait a second.
That's for huge improvements
Here's the thing.
they want to do in licensing, and it's about to get...
You guys have got to come out here and go to Casa Bonita.
I would love to.
Let me add, the $900 million was not actually the amount for Casa Bonita. This is just a really bad headline on this stupid article from IndieWire.com. I'm putting you guys on blast. The headline says, South Park creators buy Casa Bonita restaurant after $900 million deal.
They got a $900 million deal.
Yeah, they got $900 million from Viacom to continue making their show. However, that headline made it sound like that's how much they're paying.
And then they bought Casa Bonita for $9.
While they had some extra walking around money, they spent the $14 it took to get them out of
Okay, I got it. That headline was very misleading.
They did say that they're going to, well, they haven't really gone deep into their plans for it, but they did say that they just want to make it even better. They want to improve the food, which I have heard is
causes all the food poisoning.
Yeah, it's sub Taco Bell quality Mexican food, but presumably they're going to keep
except for the sopapillas, which are actually
people
fantastic.
Weren't there for the food.
Yeah,
my sister loves the food.
Really?
Oh, loves it. Mm-hmm. Loves it. And the sopapillas are delicious, but the rest of it, it's like they dish it up on a platter and you take it on your tray to the table. It's like it's like Mexican cafeteria food.
Oh, really?
And then you take it and you have to buy a meal to enter the Casa Bonita. You cannot just enter. You have to pay for your, $20 enchilada plate.
You mean they just did that instead of going to a prefix menu?
Correct.
That is well worth $20 to see the gorilla get shot by the sheriff and dive off the cliff into the pool below.
I mean, it is. It's quality entertainment once you're in.
It looks amazing. And I love that those guys had the money to save it. And did so.
It is sort of an icon. I mean, not even sort of. It's very much an icon if you live out here.
Well, we should take a field trip and record.
I think you should all come. We'll all go to Casa Bonita.
Live episode.
When you leave, you get to put a coin. You get to get a free Tootsie Roll. There's this whole bucket, and you get a free roll. Yes, you get a free.
Do they give you Imodium on the way out?
They should. They should have a bucket of Imodium for adults, but they just have a big bucket of Tootsie Rolls for kids, and you can have a Tootsie Roll that's been there probably since I was a child.
Sounds lovely.
Which was,
That's when they tasted really good.
It was very, very recently that I was a child.
That's true. You weren't even born.
It was just a year or two ago.
Your Tootsie Rolls aged like wine.
I think that's not the case. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
They just become more waxy and
harder and they'll break your teeth. But yes, Casa Bonita is all you dreamed of and more.
Well, stick around because after the commercial break, we're drafting our dream dining experience at the Disney parks.
When it comes to planning your next adventure, knowledge and preparation are always key. That's why a call to your Key to the World travel vacation planner should always be at the top of your to-do list when you feel the urge to venture forth and explore the world. Key to the World Travel is an authorized Disney vacation planner, specializing in travel to Disney theme parks around the world, as well as Disney Cruise Line, Aulani, and Adventures by Disney. With over 450 travel advisors who share a deep love for Disney destinations, Key to the World Travel has a wealth of knowledge and passion to help you experience all the magic with none of the work. Wherever your wanderlust is driving you, Key to the World Travel is a full-service travel agency with the expertise to get you where you want to go. So whether you're headed to Universal Studios, Hawaii, Europe, or somewhere a little farther off the beaten track, your first step should always be to visit www.keytotheworldtravel.com for a no-obligation quote. Their expert travel planners are standing by to help you with every detail of your perfect vacation. That's www.keytotheworldtravel.com or at Key to the World Travel on Facebook. Key to the World Travel, your key to a magical vacation.
Well, it seems like we spend about 75% of our time talking about food and drink at the theme parks. This week, we're going to indulge our appetites and create our best dining experience at the Disney parks. Jeff has kindly offered to take us out for a business dinner and to pay for it with the company card. So the sky's the limit, guys.
Wow, Jeff is nice.
Yeah, it was tough to talk me into paying for stuff with that company card.
Mr. Lead Wallet himself. So here's how it's going to work. I'll walk you through the menu this evening. But remember, like everything that we do, this is draft style to encourage arguments and rivalry. So once an item has been selected, it's off the menu for everyone else for the rest of the game. Also, we do our drafts snake style. So with each alternate round, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So let's start by selecting the venue for tonight's fabulous meal. Where should we eat? We'll do this one by group consensus.
Oh.
Flo's V8 Cafe.
No.
The only option.
Yep, when we're decided.
That was a lot easier than I expected, and everything.
Wait, we're actually picking that?
No, I was being silly.
That was a joke.
What about Topolino's?
Yes.
I love Topolino's.
I vote Topolino's.
I've never been. It sounds
Dan.
lovely.
Do you have
After
a
we go to
better
Casa
suggestion?
Bonita, we're going there.
Yes.
Okay,
After the dysentery subsides.
go there in November.
Or that California Grill's pretty good.
I like that too. I would go with
was.
either one of those.
I've never been to either one.
Dan.
Man, this is
Well, it's hard to do when you have 17 children.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
true.
I travel with children.
Yeah, you need to
and-
travel without your children.
And on short trips that don't allow for a lot of sitting down at restaurants for
Yeah.
leisurely
That's
meals.
a terrible trip.
No, they're usually pretty nice trips, but especially with my wife and children
we
along.
do.
It's a different
I love going with my
style.
wife and children.
We leave the bar just long enough to go to find meals.
Yes,
And then we
that's
return
right.
to the bar.
Yeah.
You live a very different life than
We
I do. So are we doing Topolino's or California Grill?
Topolino's, I say.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Delightful. Okay, so welcome to Topolino's Terrace. I'll be your waiter for tonight. And can I start you off with a beverage? Heather's going to go first, and then me, Jeff, and
So
Aaron.
this beverage can be from any menu from any restaurant in a Disney park,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, we're going to do some magical thinking, select anything from any park, east or west coast, or hotel, resort, restaurants, or Disney Springs, or whatever.
I'm going to have a Huckleberry Punch from
Good pick.
the Geyser Point. Yeah.
I like it.
I'm a bad choice to play this game with because of my aforementioned limited menu knowledge.
He said after choosing this game.
Yeah, I know. Well, I expected to have.
Don't worry, we got you, Dan.
I'm trying to remember what the delicious drink that I had at the Regal Eagle was, because I've got
they
another
do have
choice
good
for my
drinks there.
afternoon drink. But I don't want to, go real heavy with a tiki drink to start things off.
Well, I'm going to go fully heavy.
Full tiki.
Whose turn?
Oh, actually, no. I do know what I want. There's a drink called it's a Clockwork Orange at the Edison,
Yes.
which was
That was very good. I've had
delightful.
that one.
Has such good drink.
Man, I haven't been
yes.
there in forever.
We need to go back and have that
Well, to eat. We went there
Punch
with Amy
bowl
just
full
for
of-
drinks one night.
drink.
Jeff, what are you going to start with?
I'm going to start off with something light, a hippopotami tie.
Oh, very light.
and then you're
From
drunk and
Trader
have to go to
Sam's.
bed.
Yes, now you're
No,
I
that's
am.
how I.
I'm
That's
drunk.
how I
and have to
starty
go to
the
bed.
party.
You know what's a really
Good choice.
difficult drink to spell the name of?
hippopotami tie.
Yeah,
Even when you're sober. Yeah.
And you're not.
Aaron.
For
and I'll
long.
have a lapu lapu instead.
No, I got it as close
I
as
was
I'm
going to have
going
a lapu lapu.
I know.
Well, there you go.
All right,
Lapu.
because you have to have a drink out of a pineapple.
That's true.
Otherwise, what's the
Or a
Otherwise,
coconut.
it's not even been a vacation.
So Aaron then is going to start us off with ordering for the appetizer course.
Oh, the appetizer course. Okay.
I mean, you can get creative with this too. If there's like a snack that you want from a park or something, I feel like that counts for an appetizer.
I want the mac and cheese bites from the
Wine Bar George. Yes.
Oh, baby,
That
those
is
are
in fact
good.
what I like.
Oh, those are so good. And that delicious
So,
spicy
so
tomato
good.
sauce that they sit on.
Yep. See,
That sounds nice.
They're so good. It's deep fried breaded mac and cheese.
and like real mac and cheese.
Yeah. Oh,
Not KD.
No,
so yummy.
it's
Jeff, what's your appetizer choice?
Gazpacho. No,
soup.
if there's something I love
soup.
better than soup,
You
it's
love
cold
soup,
soup.
especially when it's cold.
Just thin salsa. I think I would like to have the duck gnocchi from right here at Topolino's.
Curse you, Jeff Williams.
And that was only because I knew you would want
He
it.
is stealing my duck gnocchi.
I'm not, this isn't very creative, but I'm going to stay put right where I was at the Edison. And I'm not going to go with what you might think.
Oh,
I'm
you're
bacon
not
on a
going to
string?
pick clothesline
No.
bacon?
No, the bacon on the string was incredible. However, those deviled eggs were the best deviled eggs I've ever had.
Oh,
in my
snap.
life.
That's fair.
So good.
That's fair.
Those are really good. With they the ham and the crispy
Oh.
bits that's on top of them. The potato
Homecoming has some serious ones too.
They
if
do.
You haven't tried those.
Crispies. I have not.
I need to go to Homecoming. I've never
So
We
been.
need to
good.
go back there again.
I know. I want that. They have that flight of the moonshine drinks that I
Yep.
want to try.
All right. Well, since Jeff stole my appetizer, I'm going to go with short rib wonton California Grill.
Oh, there's a lot of good things at
Yes.
California Grill.
Those,
those are
spicy
amazing.
short rib wontons are
Oh, I think we had those when we were there.
chef's kiss.
Every time.
Yes.
Mm,
This game is going to make me very
I'm full
hungry.
now.
I'm already there. Well, don't get too comfortable, Heather, because you start off the next round, and I'm going to need you to choose a soup or salad.
Oh,
Wait, did
Oh.
Aaron do one?
yeah, I started.
Yeah.
Mac
Oh,
and cheese.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, mac
Super
and
salad. Okay. I'm going to say a Cobb salad
I
from
would
a
still
Hollywood
say
Brown
that.
Derby.
And
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
had it, but haven't I heard tell of some sort of watermelon soup?
Strawberry
Dang it.
soup.
Oh, at the
Strawberry
1900
soup?
Park Fair.
Yes.
That sounds delightful.
Strawberry
And-
soup.
Yeah.
It's Aiden's,
It's
my
a
son
smoothie.
Aiden's favorite
Yeah.
thing.
I'm doing everything I can to stick Jeff with the gazpacho.
Having to pick a soup or a salad.
Or
Yeah.
a salad.
Oh, I know. I'll have the. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yes, it is your turn.
I'll have the ramen, the duck ramen from
Oh, that soup.
Morimoto Asia.
It's got a broth. Well,
It's very brothy.
That's a very heavy soup course, but so good.
Aaron, super
Um,
salad.
Do you think that big tortellini that comes in the broth at California Grill
The
can count
goat
as a
cheese
soup?
ravioli.
It comes
Sure.
in that sort of brothy bowl
Oh, yeah.
shape.
It is floating in broth. That's true.
See, okay,
Yeah,
I
if it's
say
broth,
that.
it's soup.
It's
There you
goat
go.
cheese ravioli soup.
It's so good.
It is really
Ravioli
good.
soup.
It's just one
So it's
giant
not-
ravioli.
Yeah.
So it's not just they made the cheese sauce too runny. It's supposed to be a soup.
No, it's like one big giant ravioli in a bowl
Full of broth. Yeah.
full of broth. Mm-hmm. It's
That
really
sounds
delicious.
And it's
delightful.
so good.
So good.
Broth.
I'm not going to make it. Aaron, do you need to top off your drink?
Yes. Do I need another drink?
Yeah.
You know what drink I want is that peach drink from the Ale and Compass Lounge. And I can't
Oh,
remember what
it
it's
was,
called. It's like a peach.
Mm.
It's just only in the lounge because I tried to order it in the Ale and Compass restaurant.
Yeah,
and
it
they're like,
was
we
like-
don't have that. And I was like, literally, I just drank it on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
It
Go
was
over
like
there and tell him.
peach vodka. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, look. Yeah, I was trying to look it up. It is like refreshing and delicious, and then if we were back to the appetizer, you can get those little rolls and the spreads. It's like
It's called the Just Peachy.
Just peachy. That's right. That's
Peach
what
vodka.
That's what I would like. They were so delicious, and then you end up laying against the wall with your tongue sticking out.
It's peach vodka, Aperol, bitters, peach, and blood orange. Oh, yum! Yeah,
It's so good. So I picked that.
That's a good one.
That's what I have now ordered.
That sounds delightful too. I'm trying to remember what this drink I had was, but then I realized that oh wait, no, it is served outside, isn't it? No, it's not. Son of a at the Regal Eagle, because the bar's outside.
Yeah, that little walk-up bar.
Yeah, and
I love that little counter.
They don't have they only list the Tennessee lemonade on there, and I had a delightful like.
What did it taste like, Dan?
Oof.
What sort of alcohol was in it?
I mean, it was bourbon. It was some sort of delicious bourbon, not quite a slushy, but a very cold. It was some sort of like frozen bourbon mule or something.
Oh,
That sounds good.
So we're just going to pretend that's what it was. Because I can't remember, but that's what I want. Okay, Heather, what's
I think it's Jeff's turn first.
Oh, yeah, it is Jeff. Somehow I skipped Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff. Jeff, what would you like to drink next?
I am scrolling. The White Tiger Negroni from Morimoto
good
Asia.
choice.
That is Roku Gin and, I don't know, some plum wine, orange bitters, and some word I can't pronounce. Aperitivo Nonino.
I think that's how you say it.
You nailed it. Yes,
Nailed.
You did.
And it is so good. They are
refreshing.
$18 a piece, and that
seems
I
fair.
typically
seems
have three
right.
of those in one sitting, and so that costs far more than my meal there, but it's so good.
I will go with a French rose from Topolino's, where we are dining. That's my favorite.
Oh,
drink
those
there.
are good.
They're
That
so
is
yummy.
good.
I've had a lot of those.
And now I'm regretting my choice, but I can't even remember what it was called, and I can't talk about the place where I drank it, so it doesn't matter.
Club 33.
I know probably
Oh, that
know
doesn't
what you're
exist.
A
talking
mystery
about.
drink at a mystery place.
What was
it?
it?
Wasn't.
Which
It
one?
wasn't it wasn't their signature
Whistle
one
Pig?
with the logo on it. No,
Was
it
They
was
don't even
Release the
do the logo
Kraken?
anymore. Oh,
maybe, I don't know. It had kind of tiki-ish kind of
that.
garnish on it with like it kind of looked like the garnish on a jungle bird with
Release
Yeah,
the Kraken.
That was a Kraken.
yeah, that was delightful.
So yummy. I can
Yeah.
make you one of those at my house. I always have the ingredients on hand.
oh, well, I'll be right over.
Yes, come on over.
I can't believe you haven't sent me those ingredients.
Why haven't I?
Rude.
She doesn't like you enough.
No, she
Heather,
does.
Heather, how about you start off ordering the entree course?
This is very important.
Except for I'm already full from all those appetizers. So it's only kind of important.
This is going to be a long
I'm
meal.
going to go with
leisurely.
the Sol Meunier, also from Topolino's.
Well, that's an easy one to spell.
It's
It's got a lot of vowels.
It does. It is a delightful whole
Fish.
fried, sautéed in butter. It's a whole sole fried, sautéed in butter, and
I'll saute your soul, too.
and they get it all crispy, and they serve it with potatoes and sea beans. It's so yummy.
Sea beans. Like
No,
that's a real
it's
Technically
thing.
are sea beans.
Beans
That was
from
my
the sea.
nickname in high school.
I bet it was.
Here comes old sea beans.
How do you
Hide your
think
daughters. It's old
Oh no,
sea
it was
beans.
C word they call me.
how do you think that they plow the fields to plant those sea beans?
I don't think we should talk about plowing fields.
don't
and
think
sea
so
beans
either.
Together.
All right. Well, anyway, I would like to order the lamb shanks from the Skipper Canteen.
Oh, lamb shank.
Oh yeah, that's really good.
It is really good. Jeff, what will you be having tonight?
Well, that is a wonderful question, Dan. I appreciate
I
you.
should have stolen your favorite
stop.
dish from Morimoto Asia.
No, I'm saying that. Shh.
I want the Burry Bop from Morimoto Asia.
Thanks,
No, I'm
Heather.
just kidding.
Sorry.
I don't want that. I want something from the very restaurant we were sitting in. I want the tomahawk veal chop,
Oh, yeah.
which is
That sounds.
an embarrassment of riches.
It really
It's
is.
obscene, and it is so good.
It's huge.
Nobody needs that much baby cow on their plate, but
Yes, they
everybody
do.
wants that much baby cow
They
on their
do.
plate.
Mhm.
Veal chop. Oh, that sounds so nice. I like baby cow.
We're taking you to Topolino's, Dan.
Baby cow's delicious.
People always rave about Topolino's for the breakfast, which is really, really good there. And it's got the characters, but their dinner is mwah.
Oh, it's my
And
favorite.
I really
dinner,
can't wait
maybe.
for them to reopen that, what's the thing up top of the DeSoto Tower?
The Despacito Tower.
I think that's
Toledo.
I think that's about to open.
It is
Yeah,
about to
Toledo.
open, and you're eating there in a week and a half.
I am ready for that because they have all of the meat.
We can have the beef
They-
candle.
That place
Yes.
is delicious.
Pictures, please.
We will send you. We will have the beef candle and send you video, Dan.
Yeah, we need video of Jeff singing Beef Our Guest while the
Yes.
beef candle is
I
burning,
wonder if I
please.
could get
Sold.
that shirt between
Because
now and then.
I'm
Work on it.
Put a rush order on it.
I'll sublimate it.
Yeah, there you go. Because we're going to need to put that video up on our newly founded Gold Key Adventure Society TikTok and
Yes.
go viral.
We
Yes.
have that?
Yeah, as of today,
Excellent.
Cool.
there's nothing on it. Nothing exciting. I don't know what we're going to
It's a
put
heck
on
of a
it.
There
We'll
will be
figure that out
soon.
as we go.
I'll put some
I-
things on there.
There you go. I'll give you the login. I hear you're supposed to have a tickety talk. Aaron, what would you like to have for your entree?
I want that burribop from the Morimoto.
Yes. That's
Where they
so yummy.
they bring out the hot bowl and they bring out
So
all the
hot.
ingredients in it and the tuna that's not yet cooked, and they push the tuna against the sides of the bowl to cook it, and then they mix and the raw egg,
Yeah.
and then they mix it all up. It's like a show and your food.
And they tell you the whole story about
Yes.
how Iron Chef Morimoto won
With the Iron Chef competition with that burribop
that
bowl.
very dish.
Yes, it has the sauce. It's like rice and
The
vegetables.
special
and
sauce is the best.
It's just
part.
really good. Yep,
That sounds nice.
it
It's
really
so good.
is nice.
Fish.
Now we're all in a food coma.
What are you eating,
Yeah.
Dan?
I thought I already said.
Oh, you did.
The-
I forgot.
The lamb,
Yeah.
the lamb
No, you
shanks
did.
from
I
the Skipper
forgot.
Canteen.
There's lamb and veal.
Heather had
and
that
fish.
second
We're
drink,
having
and
chops
now
and shanks and
Yeah.
Is it time for a third drink?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say if you'd like to have either coffee or another
I'm
or
having
another
another cocktail.
cocktail after dinner, now would be the time to order it.
you know what's really good? Is it my turn?
It's Aaron's
Sure.
turn first.
Yeah, it's Aaron's turn.
let's see. I do like a lot of drinks. Since I'm already at Morimoto Asia having my main dish, I'm gonna have the lychee martini there.
Oh, good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a delight.
It really is a delight.
Sounds lovely, Jeff.
They have an old fashioned at Wine Bar George made with their Hoot and Young whiskey. Super delicious. It's like even smooth. It's a really smooth bourbon, and then with the way they make it is just super good. I like that Wine Bar George.
I love the Wine Bar George.
I hate
Everybody
the name of
seems
it.
to like that place.
Mm-hmm.
I should be called George.
And you can meet
A wine
George
bar.
when you're there.
Yeah. George will sometimes
He's there
bring
a
you
lot.
your mac and cheese bites.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
He's
have.
back there wearing a hairnet, frying up mac and cheese.
I think he would
Yeah.
be if they needed him to do it.
He absolutely would. He's always
Yeah.
wearing that cute denim shirt with his jeans.
I know, and his little name tag
Like
that says
Jay Leno.
George. Like he
Aw.
really needs a name tag.
Yeah.
I'm
I need a
George.
denim
It's so-
shirt.
Hi,
It's
I'm
so
George
cute.
of Wine Bar George.
Yes.
Yeah, you may have heard of me.
Yeah.
You may have
Yeah,
heard
you're
of me
my
as
father,
you
my
are
wine
eating
bar.
my all of my
Self-titled
food.
wine bar.
I am gonna order from the Enchanted Rose menu
Mm.
and have a
I thought of-
floral bitter beauty. It's made with
Is
some
that the one that has
Hendrix.
the tea in it?
No, that's
Oh,
the
good. That
lavender
one's weird.
fog. I can't.
Oh, we tried that. That was funky.
It tastes
All right.
like
Tastes like
continue on. Yeah,
alcoholic
it's-
kombucha
yeah.
or something.
Yeah,
I don't
mm-mm.
know. It was wrong.
the floral bitter beauty has Hendrix, Saint Germain, Campari, Aperol,
Saint Germain for our
lemon,
English-speaking
and soda. It's
listeners.
Saint Germain.
Saint Germain.
Yeah, he was one of the Jacksons.
Saint Germain Jackson.
He makes good liquor.
I'm going to head over to Trader Sam's Grotto inside,
choice.
not
I'm
outside,
coming with you.
because I want my seat to sink. Otherwise, what's the point?
Oh.
And I'm going to order the Shrunken Zombie Head, which is a whole bunch of rum. You already ordered your drink, Jeff.
We need at least.
We're having another drink.
We gotta.
Oh, okay. We can have another drink.
We have to have dessert and then another drink.
Oh, I thought this was the dessert drink. Okay, we'll have another round of drinks afterwards.
Yes.
A nightcap.
You haven't eaten out with us enough.
No, clearly.
That's true.
We've only had 2 drinks, man.
This is our third.
Well, we're on 3. This is our third.
And we were already at the bar before this.
Yes.
That's their take on a classic zombie with a whole bunch of different 3 rums, tropical juices, falernum, and cinnamon. However, I'm going to ask for it in the Nautilus signature mug because I already have the zombie mug, and I want the Nautilus
That's fair.
mug, so
That is a good one.
it is delicious, and it's dangerous because it is quite a powerful drink with all that.
As is
rum.
everything at the Trader Sam's.
Yes, but delicious.
True.
Heather, what would you like to have for dessert?
I am going to go with the Grand Marnier souffle from California Grill. They also have a chocolate souffle.
But why
lip,
get
lady.
why
sorry.
get chocolate when you could get something made
Exactly.
with
Grand Marnier. Yep.
I'm going to slum it, and I'm going to head into the Magic Kingdom, and I am going to get a citrus swirl.
Okay, I'll allow it. But that's
Is that the drink that's so much superior to the Dole Whip?
it's not a drink. It's soft
the
serve.
treat that is so
Yes.
much.
so. I
Better
heard
than
a
the
rumor
Dole
on the
Whip.
interwebs today that they
Don't.
are not temporarily not serving that, and
God
instead
damn it!
they're serving. Wait for it.
No,
Cotton
don't.
candy.
Oh,
Yeah.
You got JPEGs, pal.
Yeah.
Bob
You
JPEG.
sure did.
Are you kidding?
You just ruined Dan's life.
Hashtag what's in the JPEG. This is a rumor I read on the internet. It could be completely false.
It doesn't even fit the. Oh God!
Donald Duck
Go
is gonna
ahead.
be.
Go ahead and serve
Donald
your
Duck,
stupid
Donald
piece
Duck.
of
Donald
crap.
Duck is going to be all over
JPEG.
this episode.
Your piece of crap cotton candy Dole Whip somewhere else,
That sounds
and leave
awful.
the orange bird and his citrus swirl alone.
It does
I
sound
love the
gross,
benefit.
doesn't it?
They can't offer another flavor. They have to replace a beloved classic. With
No, they have
that.
to take one out.
Okay.
They could have removed. They could have removed the fake dairy-free citrus swirl because they were serving both there, and put that stupid Dole Whip in. But instead,
Okay, like I said, this could just be a terrible rumor. Or
it better be.
it could be a hashtag what in the JPEG.
Well, the fans
I prefer
got
the radish swirl anyway.
Ew.
The fans got the previous citrus swirl misstep reversed awfully quick. So hopefully
That's true. There is no
Hopefully
way
the
they will let
outrage.
this stand if it is true.
Jeff, dessert.
Jeffrey.
Oh, I would like the pineapple bread pudding from Ohana.
Oh, yes. That's so good.
Yes, it is. Aaron, dessert.
I don't even know if they have this anymore now that it's prefix all day, but I want the cupcake from Be Our Guest that has the gray stuff on the
The
top.
gray stuff cupcake. Solid.
Do they still
choice.
have that cupcake?
They surely
Chocolate
do.
one that
Yeah.
has the gray
sure they
stuff.
do.
I really just want like a big old plate of the gray stuff.
Yes.
The only time I've been there was shortly after they opened, and that's all they had. They didn't have it on a cupcake. They just brought us out a plate with a dollop of gray stuff.
Yum.
See, and that's all you need.
I was with you that time.
It is.
You were, Jeff.
I think that's the only time I've eaten dinner there.
I mean, did you feel the need to eat dinner there after that?
No.
No, sir.
Again.
I haven't. Well, good news is we've got enough time and enough room on the old credit limit that Jeff can buy us another round of drinks. So how about a
Perfect.
Oh,
nightcap?
yes. I would love a nightcap.
I've got the perfect one. It's your
all
turn,
right.
though, Aaron.
I
wait
am going to
your turn.
have the blueberry lemon drop martini
Oh,
from
good
California Grill.
Mm-hmm. I like
Comes
that
with
one.
like a sugar rim.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, it's delicious. I
Man,
drink that
so
for
do I.
dessert.
I like the
Yeah.
blackberry sour there too.
I'm a basic for anything blueberry lemon. So
It
that
is
sounds
so
really
good. It's so good. I always pretend I'm going to order something else, then I always order that.
Yes, that's true.
Jeff.
No, thank you. I'm full.
You're all
let's see.
drinked out.
No.
No.
I want a cool-headed monkey from
Come
Hanger
on,
Bar.
man.
Ooh.
That's what I was gonna go for.
Ooh,
You
Well, you
faked
can
us
have
out.
that weird
Good.
Christmas drink you had that one time.
Ugh, that was so
Ew.
gross.
Tequila and creme de menthe or
It was
something. What was
nasty.
Wasn't there like rum chata or something?
It was
Ew,
rum
creme de
chata
menthe
and
is always
tequila
bad.
and creme de menthe. It was so gross, but it was so
Nope.
pretty.
And you ordered it after you're reading
It
that
looked
description?
pretty, and then the guy was like, "You sure you want this?"
And I
It's
was
not
like,
that popular.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
I
well,
want to take a
I don't
picture
know.
of
He goes,
it.
well,
The last
he goes,
person
"Why
that
don't you
drank
take
it
a picture,
immediately
and then if you
threw
don't
up.
like it, we won't charge you for it."
Yeah, and he did not charge me for it. And he let me order something, a cool-headed monkey, I think. Darn it. I was hoping you would forget all about
I
Jeff
love
Lindsay's.
Hangar Bar. That place
I
is
love
great,
the
and
Hangar
those
Bar. I've
drinks
been
are
there
awesome.
forever.
I need to go there also. I've never been to that one.
Dan,
Dan,
Guys,
have
I
you
don't-
even
I
been to
don't-
Disney World?
Yes, but I don't go there twice a
We need
month
to-
like
we
some
need to-
people.
we need to take Dan there, and we need to make a solemn vow that we don't go into the stupid parks.
Yes, we just eat and drink.
We just eat and drink things.
This is happening.
All right.
We're going
You guys
to...
need to.
I'll come
you guys
too.
Need,
Yes.
you guys need a way to waste some time while those agents of yours are learning stuff.
That's right. It's going to
Excellent
happen.
point.
There
Well,
you
what
go.
are
Who
you
needs to
drinking
learn
for
things?
your nightcap, Dan?
I'm going to stay at Trader Sam's, and I've always wanted to order the Oa so that I could throw cinnamon into the fire and chant to the tiki gods.
Yes. Solid.
That's what I'm going with. That one is once again a bunch of rum plus orange, passion fruit, guava, pineapple, grapefruit juice, and we'll just call it tiki spices.
Mm-hmm.
And they set it on fire.
What do you guys think about how at the one at the Disneyland Hotel in California, they have gone to reservations for Trader Sam's?
I like it.
Me too.
I'll take a reservation over waiting in line any day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, I hope they don't do that in Florida. Like,
Although
I
I
want
do
that.
in
I
Florida,
love it.
I enjoy the terrace outside. And they
I do
have
too, but the special effects and all
Yeah,
really are
that's
special.
true.
The drinks are amazing wherever you sit, and the vibe is great with the musician. But I literally have only sat in there one time in the
Yeah, same.
4 or 5 years it's been open.
Right. Because I don't want to wait. I'd sit on the patio.
Yep.
Oh, I thought I was opening Dawson's Creek here with your proclamation.
I don't want to wait. Yeah.
I will say too that a lot of people don't like the seating arrangements in the Grotto since there's so many communal.
Oh, at the one in
spots.
Florida? Yes, it's a lot
Yeah,
of community tables.
But the only time I've been to that one, I've been to the Grotto and the one in Anaheim once each. And the only time I've been there, I sat at one of those communal tables because it was like the night before our trip ended and everybody else was in bed. And I went down to the Grotto and I got seated with this lovely elderly couple from Indiana. And I'm not usually a socially
Turned
out
into
there
a little bit of a
person,
key
but I had, nope, I just had a shrunken zombie head and we talked about whatever, and it was a lovely, delightful little evening.
I like communal stuff because I don't know if y'all know this, but I'll talk to anyone, anywhere.
Weird. You seem so standoffish.
No, I love it. I'll talk to everybody on the bus and wherever. My family loves
You
that.
don't ride the bus.
Not anymore, he doesn't. Well, I'll stick with you, Dan, and I'll finish the night with a tiki rum.
Yeah,
That's a lot of rum.
It's a lot.
Tiki rum. That's a good one. It's all creamy, though. It's a little weird. I can't have but one of those, but it's a great nightcap.
Sure.
That sounds very
Well,
nice.
I want to go eat all of these things and drink
Me
all of these
too.
drinks.
Now, I wonder what my meal actually looks like. Also, none of us had the ribs from Morimoto Asia.
I know. And we talked about how we were going to fight over
Oh, and
this.
those are so good.
Yeah.
I meant to have that for my appetizer, but I got stuck with gazpacho.
That is a late night snack. We're going to share some ribs from Morimoto Asia.
after
Some
dinner,
ribs
you're
and
supposed to,
gazpacho.
Yes.
you go get a cookie from Sprinkles.
No, you do not. You get a cupcake. And that's what I should have said for my dessert. I need a cupcake from the Sprinkles Cupcake ATM.
And it will be
Not a cookie.
It will be a
Not a
chocolate
cookie
cupcake with chocolate
frosting and chocolate sprinkles. Yes,
Yeah.
everything else from there is just extra. Or one of those
But all of a sudden,
Gideon's
I'm thinking
cookies,
about
which were
cookies
also very good.
from Gideon.
Oh, those are real,
I have a
real
hard
good.
time going to that place because Sprinkles was my nickname in high school.
I could see that.
You piss on the seat one time.
Incident on a field trip.
Oh, no.
Of course, it was on a field trip.
Man,
Oh, a cookie from Gideon's with they also we discovered
With
on
that
our
cold
last
brew,
trip.
peanut butter
the
cold
peanut
brew?
butter cold brew. But they also I discovered on our last visit that they sell
That
a little
tub of
cup.
stuff.
Yeah, it's a little cup of peanut butter buttercream that you
Shut
can
your
then
freaking mouth right now.
dip your cookie in.
Because it needed more sugar.
It didn't,
Right.
but it's so good.
Well, also, they have happy hour from like 4 to 6 or something where you can get a hot cookie with your
What?
ice cream served on top it.
What?
That's
Yes,
like
I
an
saw that.
unpublished happy hour thing.
I was unaware of this.
Mm-hmm. A hot cookie a la mode.
Yum.
Sounds like you're going to
As they
spend a
say
lot
in
of time
Mexico.
at Gideon's in a
Yeah,
couple of
sounds
weeks.
like it.
Who needs to see the big anniversary celebration? You've been to the Magic Kingdom once.
Yes,
You've
seen it all.
Seen one fireworks show, you've seen them all.
That's right.
Yeah. Catch the opening and the closing, and you're good for the rest of the day, right?
Take a picture
Another
of a
great
sign.
dessert is that, what's that 6-foot tall pie thing at a boathouse?
Oh, I don't
do
know
you
what
call
it's
that?
called, but it's huge. And it comes with a steak knife stabbed in it because it's so huge.
It's called like a London broil or something weird. What is that?
That's a
That's a steak.
roast.
But it's like
It's
a
a
weird.
steak.
It doesn't sound like a dessert, but it's a
Let
pie.
me look here. I will tell you.
It's a famous pie term. Or
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of what it is. It's a famous pie.
Famous pie term.
sounds weird. Anyway, this is
There's a whole
great
category
radio.
of this
Really-
famous pie term.
Great
I really-
podcastage. London broil.
Is it mile high pie?
Yeah,
Could be.
probably.
That sounds right.
But
Maybe.
it's a version of a. What's that famous tall pie thing?
I have no idea what there's. I think it's mile high something, right?
Where did you say it's
I don't
supposed to
Mile
be?
High Mud Pie.
Mile high mud pie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a thing
You better
here.
bring an extra pair of pants. Sorry. I think it's scatological there.
Oh, it's called macadamia turtle pie.
Yeah,
That's not a famous pie I've ever heard of, but
No, it's not like a pie. It's like a term. It's like a something.
Turtle?
It doesn't matter. I'll figure it out later. When
This
we're
is
not recording.
fascinating.
it's really big and it's ice cream and it looks delicious.
There are a bunch of these big, tall, stupid ass pies or whatever
I
that
think
are
that's
served
what they're
somewhere.
called.
And it's something like a London
Stupid ass
broil.
pies.
But entirely
I don't think
different.
that's
Yeah.
a thing.
But it doesn't sound like a dessert. The name sounds like,
Like London broil.
yeah. All those hippopotamitis are catching up.
I think so.
Yeah, well, thanks for hanging out with us again this week. If you're excited to taste the best that Disney parks have to offer or explore anywhere else around the world, Key to the World Travel has a Disney World Value Resort cafeteria full of expert travel planners ready to make your vacation dreams a reality. Head to www.keytotheworldtravel.com to get started with a no-obligation quote. Don't forget to catch up with our friend, the Theme Park Professor, for all the latest theme park news and tips at www.themeparkprofessor.com. Word of mouth is the best way to help us grow our show. If you have a friend or two who you think would appreciate our special brand of globe-trotting jackassery, tell them what makes our show so great and send them our way. You can find links to subscribe to the show on your favorite apps and all the latest updates at www.goldkeyadventures.com. We can't wait to hang out with you again next week. See you real soon.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
To ask a question or share your travel story, you can reach us by smoke signal, carrier pigeon, or send an email to goldkeyadventurers@gmail.com. And make sure you follow the Gold Key Adventures Society on Facebook and Instagram. A huge thanks to our sponsor, Key to the World Travel. For all your travel planning needs, visit www.keytotheworldtravel.com for a free quote and help planning the trip of a lifetime. Tell them the Gold Key Adventurers sent you. That's www.keytotheworldtravel.com. Key to the World Travel, your key to a magical vacation. Thanks to Outer Vibe for the use of their song Hoka Hey for the intro and outro of our show. Find them on Facebook at The Outer Vibe or check out www.outervibe.com for tour dates, music, merch, and more. We'll see you next week for another meeting of the Gold Key Adventurers Society. And until then, remember, life is short and the world is wide. So go have an adventure.
Jeff, are you thinking of Baked Alaska?
There. Yes.
Isn't that the one that they light on fire?
It's ice
That's
cream
what
with...
that big stupid
Like in
pie is.
Scrooged, when they light that thing on the fire, and the guy's like, "I'll take that," and he's
That's
like,
a
"No,
that's a figgy pudding.
sir. That's a baked Alaska. You don't want that."
Oh,
You know that? And then he's
That's
lit on
ice
fire.
cream with
Yeah.
meringue on top.
Yeah, that's what he
That's
wants.
like
I knew I'd think
That's
of
like
it
a
when
grandma
it was
dessert.
too late.
I know.
So that's what
it
they
comes
had
on a
on,
doily.
That's what they used to have at Boathouse when we first went with